Hi, I'm Shannon Heaton, and welcome to the Tune of the Month video series. Now, if you like to learn Irish tunes in your car or your kitchen, you can also download free audio versions of these lessons. Just head on over to shannonheatonmusic.com and you'll find the podcast link there. You'll also find information about my new podcast, Irish Music Stories. It's the show about traditional music and the much bigger stories behind it. If you have questions or requests, just be in touch. We learn best from each other. This month's tune is the Sporting Pitchfork. It's a great old jig. I'll play it once around so you can get it in your ear. And then I'll talk about how you can use this tune to work on your ornamentation, on your rolls, and how you might think about melodic variation at the same time. So here's the Sporting Pitchfork. 1, 2. So it's kind of in G. It settles on that G eventually. So the first note, F sharp, da-da-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It's a long F sharp. And typically on a long F sharp in a jig, I might roll that bad Larry. So here's how I do my rolls. E, I pick up my G finger and I put down my D finger. And when I say I pick up my G finger, I vent the G hole as if my finger were connected with one of those huge rubber bands that holds broccoli together. And I can just barely lift it. I vent it. And when I say the note below, I just hit that hole. I hit it. I do not play a D. So I do my E roll like this. Da-da-dum. F sharp, I play da-da-dum. G, I play da-da-dum. A, I play da-da-dum. And B, I play da-da-da. So that's my fingering pattern for rolls. There are alternates that are perfectly acceptable. The E, you might roll like this, right? Some people do that, or even this. Choose what works best for you and what you think sounds best on your very flute, and then be consistent within your own playing. Perhaps the only less auspicious approach is to be inconsistent within your own playing. But I think if you choose one that works for you and you're consistent with that, I think that's the right one for you. And you can always change your mind and say, well, now I'm going to be this guy, the guy who rolls like this, but then be consistent with that approach. So F sharp, I lift that G finger, I hit that E hole below, and that is the beginning of the Sporting Pitchfork. Okay. I go on to play this tune like this. Ah, there's another roll. So my B roll, da da da, and then there's another B after the B roll. So I'm gonna play my B roll, then I'm gonna cut it, da do 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 da. Okay. Now, here's where you can really work your rolls and melodic variation at the same time. Roll everything you can. You might need to breathe along the way, but this is just for practice. Anytime that you have a long note, you can always roll instead. You can also choose not to roll. I would never play it just like that, but I might play just one note like that. Sure, why not? It's arresting if I've set up this pattern of rolling all along and then suddenly I don't roll. That can be very dramatic. Sort of dramatic, made more dramatic by making eye contact with you on that long B. Another way that you can vary the places where the roll might occur is to play adjacent notes. So instead of going, I might go, or so. Again, I wouldn't play it straight through with all of those devices, with the adjacent note instead of the roll, with all rolls, with all just long notes. But if you put them all in there, then that's melodic variation. Yet another way to vary, instead of, I can go like this. Now, if I did that on every occasion, I would be hyperventilating, but it's a good way to practice as well. Take every possible breath that you can. So let's put it all together. Very nice. So any infinite number of combinations that you can do of all of those possibilities, that is what melodic variation is all about. Simple moves, but just vary them. So B part. There's my F sharp roll there. And then mind the C natural on the way down. C sharp, and then C natural. So. All right, that's a dense amount of information, but that's why you can go back and review this at your own pace. If you have questions about these ornaments or about melodic variation, be in touch, shannonheatonmusic.com, and hope to see you here next month at the Tune of the Month.